So when you hear point fading wizard, you probably think a small guard or a 6'6" guard, really high mid-range. Fading shots all the time, not the best defense, but this build is actually ridiculous. So I wanted to make just the absolute craziest catfish build in NBA 2K26. And I remembered EJ's tweet about the point fading wizard, knew it was in the game, and I basically wanted to make a point fading wizard that's a big man or a park big man. And this is kind of what I came up with. You cannot make this build at power forward or center. Come on, Zach. Just open that up. Just let every build name, and when it makes sense to be at every position, I think that would be great. But you are a small forward. Good news is it's really easy to switch who you're guarding this year, so it really shouldn't be an issue. And generally in the park, if you're small forward, you should play big, or at least if you have teammates, it should be easier for you to play big, because I think most of the time in twos, your partner will be a 6'8" shooting guard or something like that, so you should be good. But this is a really, really unique point fading wizard build. It's going to end up getting Legend Rebound Chaser, can still dribble, shoot, do all that, so it's a really cool build. 6'8", 245, 7'1" wingspan, small forward. Looking at the stats, they just look crazy. You know, you're one-off some Levine animations, you're one-off some T-Mac animations. Perimeter defense, you're two-off silver on-ball. This looks really random as well because you're one-off gold box out beast. But the cap breakers on this build do go pretty crazy. And they need to be fairly specific as well to get the multipliers that we are targeting to get this name, and to kind of get what we're wanting this build to do. Looking at the finishing, you have bronze, paint prodigy, 73 close shot, 70 driving layup for bronze physical finisher. I kept trying to get this up a little bit higher, but ended up opting just to go 70 on there. 57 driving dunk. This isn't a huge focus on the build. You do have 72 standing dunk for your cuts, but you can get this up to like 65 with like one cap, I believe. 72 standing, as mentioned, bronze rise up is really good value. Just gives you those better animations off cuts if you are a corner on this build. I went 87 mid-range. Can't be a point fading wizard without a mid-range, right? So went 87. You could max +2 to go ahead and get Hall of Fame Shifty. You could get Hall of Fame Set Shot. You could get Hall of Fame Deadeye. Overall, some pretty solid badges. 83 3-ball for bronze limitless, just so you can kind of spot up deep, fade deep, whatever you're trying to do with that bronze rating. 73 free throw. Okay, I think it's still maybe a 65% chance that you'll be able to knock those down. But you do have some caps if you have those lying around to improve this. I went 87 pass for gold break starter because I legitimately made this to be a center or run big for your team, so I wanted you to be able to have gold break starter. 84 ball handle, you can drop a cap here to go 85, drop a couple caps to go 86. 70 speed with the ball for pro dribble style. You could get this up to 75 with your caps, but for me, I just wanted to go 70. You got pro dribble, you got bronze lightning launch. I think you're just fine with that. 74 interior for bronze post lockdown. 83 perimeter. You're going to have to drop a cap here to go 85. It's going to give you silver on ball menace. 60 steal for bronze interceptor, and 80 block. So you'll actually be able to drop a cap here as well to go 84 block, which is going to give you silver paint patroller. You cannot get this perimeter up too high or else the build name will change. That's why this rating's here, and that's why this block rating is here. But overall, you have some really good value on these two ratings. 59 O board, 84 defensive rebound. Believe it or not, this O board will get up into the 80s with caps, and you will be able to get 92 defensive rebound as well, which will give you gold rebound chaser. And again, max +2 that to legend. Then you've got the box out beast as well. You'll be able to get Hall of Fame or use a seasonal max +2 on to run legend box out, legend rebound chaser on this point fading wizard build. Went 85 speed, 77 agility. That's the classic combo. Gives you gold slippery off ball. This is a nice max +1 candidate from your cruise or whatever it is to go Hall of Fame. I went 90 strength. Could drop one cap here for gold brick wall, or you could drop 5 for Hall of Fame brick wall. I went 79 vertical because with 2 caps, you'll go 83. That's going to go ahead and give you Hall of Fame pogo stick. Again, like I said, a lot of these ratings are very, very specific for multipliers, and this is another way to just get more value out of the build and get more overall attribute points kind of used efficiently on this. But overall, again, you're just a few caps away from all the ratings making sense. And again, disclaimer, I made this to literally play big and just have a ridiculous name, playing big in the park. So you got Glenn Robinson shades, LeBron shades, Paul Pierce shades, and this comes out as a point fading wizard. Absolutely nobody is going to expect this build to just be snagging every rebound. At the end of the day, you're still kind of a stretch playmaker, but you've got that elite rebounding. You've got great switchability with 85, perimeter defense. You've got cutting ability, finishing ability, fading ability, hence the name. Can spot up, can create, dot up your teammates, throw great outlet passes, and overall, this is just a one-of-a-kind point fading wizard build. So with that, I'm going to show you guys my caps. I'm going to show you my specialization, and kind of my best advice for trying to get the specializations done as quick as possible, and kind of why you should make this build, honestly. So looking at these caps, like I was saying, you can get 65 driving dunk with just one cap if you want that. You also could probably go all the way up to, let's see, 65, 72, 78, 82. You could go 86 if you really wanted to. You also may be able to drop one into your driving dunk to go 87 with 5 caps if you want to. But the main things, cap breaker wise, on this build that I wanted to show you is the offensive rebound, defensive rebound, as well as the really nice multiplier on block here and the double +2 on the vertical. This is going to make this build totally change what it can do. This O board goes up to 67, 74, 79, 83, and 86. So this O board goes from 59 to 86. And this defensive rebound goes from 84 to 92 with this nice 2-2-2 multiplier there to kind of make that possible. Again, this is going to give you gold rebound chaser. You're going to max +2 this for legend. Looking at the vertical, 79, 2 +2 there, 81, 83 for Hall of Fame Pogo. This +4 is really good value to go ahead and give you silver paint controller, and you'll need to drop 2 caps on perimeter defense to go 85. So cap breaker wise on this build, I would say you may as well drop 1 in ball handle to go 85. Gonna want to drop 2 here to go 85, so that's 3 caps, 4 caps, 9, 14, 15, 16, and then 17. I would prioritize getting that defensive rebound up for sure. If you're not much of a crasher, you could leave the O board out. But again, I think in tandem, these two have really good chemistry, and both are just going to help you be more of a versatile rebounder. I wanted to make this build because I just, again, wanted to make this crazy catfish rebounder that nobody has seen, right? Who's going to expect a point fading wizard to just be snagging rebounds and to be playing big in the park. Just such a unique name, and again, what I love about NBA 2K26 and the builder recently is there's really great ways to sort of manipulate builds with your caps to just get things that shouldn't be possible, have build names that shouldn't be possible, and just make you yourself more unique and make you yourself stand out. Specialization wise on this build, I am going to end up doing rebounding. It's going to be a grind, 20 games, 200 boards, A- teammate grade or higher for 50 games, 350 boards, 50 games with 5 boards, 600 boards, 100 games with 5 boards, 1,250 boards, and 2,000 boards. It's going to be ridiculous, but basically what I would do and what I would tell you to do is go to street ball, play poster child, have his teammate Grady switch onto him and just stand in the paint and let Grady shoot threes over and over and over again. He rarely will make them, and nobody else crashes, so you basically just get free rebounds, and it's definitely possible to get like 10 to 11, 12, 13, 14 type boards a game. And you may even be able to get more too. This is just what I've noticed when I was doing my sharpshooting specialization. And I think these would go relatively quickly. Again, it's a tough balance of time playing the game online and trying to unlock this, but I believe once you do unlock this, it's definitely going to be worth it. You will get 2 rebounding cap breakers, and you will get 2 max +1s and a max. You will get a max +1 and a max +2, which you would want to use on Box Out Beast and Rebound Chaser, which will enable you to get Legend Rebound Chaser and Hall of Fame Box Out Beast on the point fading wizard, which is ridiculous. And these 2 caps are going to have good value as well to kind of get that offensive rebound or defensive rebound upgraded. So why should you make this build? In my opinion, I really like to try to mix up the looks people see from my builds. And I think this is just going to be a really confusing one for people. You're a point fading wizard, but you're going to have Legend Rebound Chaser, and that's going to be one of your top strengths when teams look at your scouting report. You're going to be a great offensive rebounder. You're going to be switchable. You'll still have a block. Occasionally you may get a lane. You even could sort of be a point forward on this build. throw great outlet passes, spot up, create from mid, fade from 3, knock down those free throws, great cutter, okay finisher. I promise you 57 driving dunk isn't terrible if there's nobody really in your way. And I just think if you want to be different out there on the court and you want to utilize a specialization that not a lot of people do, and you kind of want to be that glue guy, be that gritty rebounder for your team, is definitely, in my mind, is a really, really cool build to make. So hopefully you guys enjoy this build, enjoyed the video. Spent a lot of time trying to get these stats to kind of go out and sort of do the things I wanted them to do with the multipliers. And I think the end result, again, is something really, really cool and a build that I think a lot of you out there are going to really enjoy if you like catfish builds and you like playing sort of that undersized big role. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope everyone has a great day. That's all I got. Peace.